Trivia question. Why is an airport fire engine slanted towards the front of the vehicle? I may have said this before in another video. I don't remember. By the way, TD is here. It's on concrete. Why would it need to be slanted up like that? Because it is not designed for on-airport operations. It's actually designed to go off-roading to get to the crash site. That's why it has a very steep approach angle. Both on this Japanese airport fire engine from, I believe, Tokyo International, 1/72nd scale. I've shown it before in another video. And the Oshkosh ones. Kind of cool trivia, right?
Fun to know.
Fun to know. On the table, Sig Sauer M17 with a Leopold DP Pro red dot sight. Stand by for some more testing and just goofing around with this gun. And we're liking it a little bit better since the internet is hating on it.
Yeah. It adds to the likability bit.
It does. We kind of go against the flow sometimes. I've never hated the 320 ever. I just wasn't like, oh man, that's a gun I have to own. I've never been like that. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe with the M17, we changed that a little bit.
I got a little bored with it when everyone kept acting like they had to liquidate their collection of 9mm poly. Yeah. Hey man, I'm going to sell every Glock I have. I'm going to sell my Glock.
I'm going to sell my PPQ. And we're not ones to gravitate towards whatever the military gets because the military adoption process is highly political.
Yep.
Imagine that. And yet the internet, when this gun came out, it was just like rave, rave, rave. And then they turned against it.
Yeah.
Because of some ridiculous stuff, if you were to ask me. It's just plain ridiculous. I think the gun is fine. You need to look up its service record in the military, nothing. Roger that. We'll trust our own data. So stand by. We may see some shooting of that. Maybe a barricade review. I think I'll do a barricade review on the M17. But we're not talking German guns. We're not talking Japanese fire engines. We're talking Italian blades.
Italian blades.
And that excites Tactical Doodle because we're going to intro with a line steel that we've always loved. It's in our collections. And I say it as in plural because TD is a knife freak. He has his own collections. And he frequently steals my knives from the cast members. And I'm like, where did that knife go? I've talked about this on Tabletop Reviews.
It's repurposed and it's reassigned.
In your pocket.
Yeah.
5 states away. And I'm like, dude, where'd it go? So oftentimes here in the knife shop, I go, I'm trying to find this knife. I don't know where it went. And it's because TD stole it.
Yep.
All right. The knife we're referring to is the phenomenal, awesome line steel SR1. Oh, hold on. I got to get a better deployment. Listen to this thing come out. Here's my deployment. Get ready. We'll give them stereo deployment. Mine first. Oh, better. God, that has a snick to it, doesn't it?
Such a cool sound.
Oh, it's so awesome. It's the SR1. Here it comes in orange. D2 blade. Kind of a collectible knife. I've said that in the review. Could you put it in a tactical philosophy of use? Maybe. Kind of a slick handle, big old thick blade, D2 in that version. But we liked it so much, we actually did a special edition. There it is. Show them the serial number, dude. Focus, focus, focus. What? 002.
Yep.
That is 002 in the series. That's a line steel in purple and black blade. We really love this knife.
First one out of the package and I stole it.
TD actually EDCs this knife, dudes. Not every day, but he has. This is his knife that, like he just said, he stole.
You can see some of the wear.
He just took it and uses it.
Yep.
Deep carry pocket clip. Really low profile glass breaker on it. And, you know, it's just such a great knife. Really great knife. Ball bearing pivot on that too as well, if I remember right. Do you like using it in your everyday life, or you just like carrying it around?
I carry it a lot. I actually have an orange one too that I really love. They used to do like a dark maroon. I think that was the first one we tested, and then as we saw the newer colors, we just had to have them.
I think Line Steel has always done fantastic colorations on all their knives, and they're, including the SR1, the one we're going to show you right here, the ROK, they really kind of present like semi-customs.
Yeah. They're very
like a factory-produced custom, which is cool, and I think a lot of guys like that. What are you going to say?
they're very high end. They almost feel more expensive than they are.
Mm-hmm.
When you feel some stuff that's in like the $500-$600 range and feel this, if you didn't know the price, you might be fooled, finding out that this was about $230, $250 around there.
That's correct. We paid, I think, $220 for that one, and the TMP versions were more. They were more exclusive. They've gone up in value. They haven't doubled in value, but they've gone up.
I've been surprised at how many have sold and at the prices they have.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And now it's time to present the subject of this KRV, tabletop style. We're giving the bunker a little bit of a rest. We'll be back to bunker, though. Trust me. It's the ROK, ladies and gentlemen. Here you go. Now, it's a different knife. It's a little bit smaller than SR1, and there's other knives in the lineup that we're not going to cover because this video, trust me, will go long enough. In a lot of ways, it's a better EDC knife than SR1.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at it, it's about the same weight, 4.4 ounces on the ROK. Has a smaller blade. It's a little bit less broad. Flat ground. It's M390 steel, bowler variety. Drop point, unsharpened swedge right here, satin finished. There is different finishing on the blades. But I think this could be actually a pretty good EDC knife. A little bit big for me. That's what she said. It is. Because my EDC blade, what do you know? Freaking Dragonfly.
That's your EDC blade?
Yeah. So it's paired with an Endura, Cutlery Shop, Orange Camo Endura. So this is my pairing today. When I'm in a hurry, running out the door, I was like, what knives to carry? I grab this and I've got everything covered.
The Endura's pretty big though.
What I'm saying, this is my tactical blade. This is my emergency defensive. So I'll use this some. Apparently, I've been using it a lot. But this, to me, when I go EDC in and I have like packages to open, this is better. But I mean, this is a tiny little blade. That's my point. But I'm different. A lot of guys like EDC in larger knives. So the ROK could EDC for sure. Now, this has kind of an interesting theme by Line Steel. Here's the box that it comes in. When we talk about, I don't know, it's mission in life. It says ROK, hide what annoys you. So I guess the theme on this is that if you don't like the flipper tab, you can take it off. I've never seen that before. So it actually has a removable screw in the flipper tab. Have you ever seen that?
I don't know what an annoying flipper tab is.
Well, some guys I've been hearing in comments don't like flippers, but if you're going to have that, I mean, that's cool. There might be some jurisdictions, some countries where you can't have a flipper knife, and you just make it I guess a pinch deployment. It has some pretty good retention in it, though. Look at that.
Yeah,
I mean, the detail on that is thing. I mean, I got gloves on, but you can do it. Okay, that's cool. And then we're going to show you the clip, but you can kind of see it right now how cool that is. And actually, it has kind of that theme going on.
That's what the hide what annoys you applies to.
I know, the clip, too.
Whale system.
Oh, that's cool. HWAY. Okay. I don't want to focus too much on that because we want to focus on the knife. I think it's mostly referring to that. But also this. You can take that off. But I say if you're going to take off your flipper, have thumb studs right here.
I think they should have thumb studs anyway.
Correct. I totally agree. As the flipper goes, it actually sticks out far enough where you can get some good leverage on it. Let's check the deployment speed. I would say it's good. I would say it's like, oh my gosh, that comes out just so fast. A little bit of a flip brings it out a lot better. It's good. Good flipper. Some sharp transitions on here. If it was my knife, I would actually probably mill those down. Probably with some sandpaper, being careful I didn't mar up the handle. But being removable, maybe you can just take it off and put it on a, I don't know, piece of wood and do it. Lockup is fantastic. There's your timing on the lock bar. And then we have that roto block safety. Pretty cool. That prevents hyperextension. Very excellent. A little bit of jimping on the top side on the ROK. There's your pivot point inset in the aluminum handle right here. Single-sided mini Torx on that side. I think I said liner lock. I meant to say integral frame lock on the ROK. And again, that roto block safety is pretty cool. It has a couple purposes. I mentioned one of them. Prevents hyperextension of the lock bar. And then TD, show them the other cool thing about the ROK. And the SR1 has it too. We talked about it in the review in 2012.
It helps with the fingernail on there.
Yeah, gloves is pretty hard to do.
Helps keep your fingers from getting chopped off.
Yeah, kind of turns it into a semi-fixed blade. The rotoblock safety.
Yep. Locks it in position.
There is a caveat on where you want to have it as you use your knife throughout the day. Otherwise, it might accidentally engage. TD, what is that?
Yeah, if you don't have the tension set correctly, if it gets a little loose, then that can spin on you. And next thing you know, you're trying desperately to get your blade out, and it's just not agreeing with you till you remember, oh.
Did you have to tighten that one up when you carried it?
Yep.
Okay, so pro tip from TMP to you. And then show them that super cool clip. You're going to hide what annoys you.
Yeah, I guess it's the hide what annoys you system, or while, something like that.
Because some guys, when they use the knife, they don't like the clip in their hand. I've never cared about that. I've never even paid it 1 second of attention. But that is a retractable clip on the Line Steel ROK. That's pretty cool. We tested it on thick tactical pants, and it doesn't look like it would work, but watch how it springs away from the handle. It actually works pretty good.
You've got a lot of space under there. You can fit that over anything. You could fit that in a plate carrier.
One thing we did not do is we didn't test it, like hard test it, see how durable it is. So I don't know if you know, this would spring out and break over time. I just don't know. We want to get this review out. Over time, if there's something that happens with it, we'd let you know. But isn't that kind of what, like we said at the outset, a semi-custom feature?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
That's something you will not see in a Kershaw.
Yeah. Totally cool. And yeah, I got gloves on. Got a cut on the hand. Not going to distract you. There you go. The handle itself is somewhat slick, just like the SR1's.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say this is a tactical knife. It's going to be a presentation knife, a collectible knife, just a fun knife to have. Price is $220 at Blade HQ. Show them the colors.
Colors? You got a lot of cool
ROK. We talked about how the SR1 and actually a lot of the Line Steels come in different colors. That is a very good thing on this 3 1/4 inch drop point. Look at that. Yep. Maroon, orange, silver. I like that blue. That blue is really cool.
That's
holy crap.
Damascus.
470. That's Damascus. Only the best production values.
Yowza.
I kind of like having the iPad right there.
It's handy.
It's fast and it works. I might have to do that more in the future. So the removable flipper tab is a little bit of a weirdness to me. The sharp corner is a little bit of a weirdness to me, but I could totally deal with it. I do like how high the flipper tab comes out so you can access it easily with gloves like I've been having the whole review. Works great. The retention on the blade, like we talked and demonstrated, is tight. Or as you would say, toit. Toit. Now, would I buy this? Yeah, I would. I would. Price is about $220. Again, it's more of a collectible knife. I kind of wish we would have brought a different color to the table. Here's the deal. I mean, we love Line Steel. Oh, by the way, it's replaceable lock bar. I forgot to say that. Lock bar insert. Steel lock bar insert. And you can see the milling on the aluminum handle and the ventilating on the back.
It's
all
just
cool.
Beautiful.
It's a good looking knife.
Every facet of the outside there, totally different.
Show it to them close. Details on that knife are sick. Rounded spine, I forgot to say that. Now, if you guys really, really love this knife, and this is what I was driving to about how we love Line Steel, we're going to watch, I don't know, what you guys say in this video, how many views it gets. We can do a special edition. We've been there before with the SR1. We have a relationship with Line Steel. They love TMP. And I'm thinking if we did it, we want to do something different. And this is a big if, by the way. I would probably go lime green black blade.
Yeah.
Serial numbered. I will sign probably the first, I'm not even going to give a number. The first something blades I will sign. And then we'll come out with that. And Blade HQ will handle it. And thanks to the support from Blade HQ to TMP over the years. Jake, specifically. Thanks so much. Let us know in comment if you like it. If you want to do a special edition ROK blade. And there's some other ones we have in mix right now. They're going to be less expensive. This is going to be more expensive. I mean, it's $220. Special edition is going to be more. I will ballpark around, I don't know. I don't even want to say a price. It's going to be more.
Yeah, who knows? We haven't really done too much about it yet. We just know it's a possibility. And like all the other exclusives, we just want one for ourselves. But you can't just get one. You got to get like a bunch of them.
There's a lot of truth to that, actually.
Yeah.
We remain knife freaks, and we love our own special editions. I've already stowed it, but we have a Team P Ultratech hanging out here. There's one right there.
I'm really hoping if the custom thing can happen, they can put a thumb stud on there.
Good point.
That would be radical.
Hey, Line Steel, if we do one, let's do a thumb stud, please.
Yeah.
That would be, and just make it like this one. Look at there. There's your thumb stud. So just pull one off your SR1 line, put it on the ROK.
Yeah.
Because then the utility added is good.
Yeah.
Because now guys who don't like flippers, I still don't understand why, they can remove it, and now they got thumb studs. And now it's really a different knife. It's clean, it's streamlined, no hang-ups, no flipper tab flipping out. Oh, and by the way, look at the button, the detailing on that button for the clip. So that's what, I don't know if we showed that adequately to you guys. That's what pushes it out. It's really cool. Really cool. Awesome knife, great job. Blade HQ, great job. Line Steel, Nothing Fancy Project with Tactical Doodle.